Welcome to a very special holiday week edition of What America's Thinking. I'm Jamal Simmons. It's just a few days before Christmas, and hopefully everyone has all of their holiday shopping done. Despite the craziness with trade wars, rising and falling stock prices, and fears of an incoming recession, outlook for holiday spending looks pretty positive. At least that's according to a few surveys earlier this fall. According to a Harris OpenX poll of about 2,000 shoppers, folks are expected to spend 5% more this year than they did last. And Gallup data indicates Americans are planning to go big on the gifts this holiday season. In fact, it was a record high 37% of Americans who said they'd spend about $1,000 or more on gifts. That's up from 33% last year. But overall, most Americans said they were planning to spend about the same on holiday gifts this year as they did last year. That brings us to our poll question for today. We wanted to check in ourselves in the matter, so we asked, do you expect to spend more money, less money, or about the same amount of money on holiday gifts this year compared to what you spent last year? Let's see what our HarrisX daily poll found out. We found that a majority of Americans, 53%, expected to spend about the same amount of money they did on holiday gifts this year compared to last. A quarter of you plan to spend more money this year. 22% plan to spend less. Let's take a look at some of the crosstabs. Men are about 10 points more likely than women to say they're planning to spend more. Voters under 50 were more likely to say they plan to spend more. 38% of 18 to 34-year-olds and 36% of 35 to 49-year-olds said they'll spend more compared to just 15% and 8% of 50 to 64-year-olds and those 65 and older, respectively. And looking at this by party breakdown, we find that GOP voters were more likely to say they'll spend more on holiday gifts. 29% said so. 27% of Democrats and 18% of independents said the same. What about you? Did you spend about the same amount on holiday gifts this year as last? More or less? Let us know in the comments. Is there something the HarrisX poll isn't covering, but you think we ought to be taking a look at? Let us know in the comments or tweet us at HillTV Live using the hashtag WAT. Thanks for watching What America's Thinking. As always, you can catch more great content from Hill TV by subscribing to the Hill's YouTube channel. Just click the bell so you know when new videos get posted. And head to thehill.com for all the latest political news. You can also find me at Jamal Simmons on Twitter and at Real Jamal Simmons on Facebook and Instagram. See you next time.